Hello there, this is Joe from iRepair Electronics, and as you can see, this is not my usual desk. It's the one where I work, and this is the Ultimaker S5, as you can see. Brand new out of the box, has yet to be set up. So, I know it took away all the unboxing from it, but not to worry. This is a brand new setup. Basically, there's some tubes that go into the heads, and here's two types of extrusion nozzles. The AA is meant for all of the regular materials such as nylon, PLA, ABS, and CPE. The other one, the BB, is strictly meant for the support material, the PLA support material. That's the white stuff that you'll see me use later on. So that's ready. And you install glass plate, which I've already done. It's got a couple little clips here, there on the left and on the right. And you just kind of lift it up, push it in until it hits the clips in the back there, and you're done. So that's the front part. Now, spinning around, there's the little robot. Really cute. And there's this little hooba joob, which is basically a holder for your filaments. And you kind of put each roll on and put it into the feeders, which I've yet to do. So as you can see, I've got some PLA filament, color black, because that's just the way we roll around here. And let's see. I'm figuring this out for the first time, kids, so be patient. Is there anything that tells me which direction this should go? Not really, but let's see. There is some kind of crazy little RFID thing. Yeah, look, see, NFC. So it's got some kind of near field communication that this communicates with something on here, which is no doubt what this wire is running into. There must be some sort of, yeah, there's a little inductor or some sort of thing in there, which will sense what it is. So I'm gonna take a stab and say it probably needs to go on like so, or like so. And so they have these numbered. One, that just says one. And they have a number here. I don't think it matters which side it's on. In other words, whether or not this is on the front or on the back, I don't think that makes any, never mind. So there's a little loop. We're gonna have to snip this. So let's see if I have a pair of snippers. Scooch on back in here. Let's see. Snip this. A pair of scissors. Maybe what we have to do. Oh, what's this? That's the cock for Dolly. spool it. Just trying to straighten this out a little bit. Jam it up on in the hole. And we'll waggle this thing on in there. Wait a minute. Yeah, so I think this lever has to come up before we do the insertion. There we go. Oh, so satisfying. There we go. Pop that down. Okay, so we got a roll going in. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Oh yeah, there's a power switch on the back. I'm gonna flip that to on. And this should light up, hopefully. Woo! What do we got here? Wow, light show. Okay, sitting there thinking. Okay, do I want English? Hell yes. Welcome. Okay, start. Change build plate to glass. Confirm. Okay, material 2, natural. No, I did not load that. Material 1, PLA black. Yes. Well, what's going on here? It's moving. There's a motor whining there. At some point, it should load the filament. You can hear a fan spinning up to speed in there. Okay, we got a message down here. It says, load material 1, placement spool. Yes, confirm. Detecting. Ooh, tough PLA black. All right. Confirm. Yep. Insert material. I already inserted it, so confirm. Loading material into print core 1. Let's see. So it's giving me a message here about loading. Please wait. Whoa, something's moving. There it comes. Oh shit. Man, I feel like I'm in the hospital getting getting an IV. Ooh. Ah, that feels good. Okay. So, oh, and it's oozing. Can you see that? It's oozing out. Okay. Confirm when it extrudes. Okay, so it's extruding. Yay. And now it's moving around again. Okay. And material 2. I don't have material 2 loaded. So we'll just X out. No. Natural PVA. So it wants me to load the natural. Let's see here. We got. This is PVA natural. Okay, so I got the other spool installed. It didn't seem to want to continue or let me skip without inserting the other white filament. So, did that. And right now we're on network setup for the Wi-Fi. Okay, so well, for some bullshit reasons I don't feel like going into right now, we're not going to do the network setup right now. Alright, setup complete. Let's print. Whee! So we can select the USB. And here's our basic options settings in case we need to go back into that. So, okay, so I can select a type of material and then, but I don't want to do that just yet. I do need to prepare the glass. Need to find some of that painter's tape, or they gave me some glue stick, which I suppose I could use. Alright, well, had a whole bunch of interruptions, everybody coming in wanting to see this thing in action and all that. So anyway, it's building my little widget, which basically is supposed to look kind of like this, right? I probably should have flipped it around so that this part is facing down. I probably would have gotten better support structure. But yeah, this is for my first printout. So that's the original, and that's what's getting built. Zoom in a little bit. And as you can see, I forgot to tell the software to give it any kind of support structure whatsoever. So, first time, can you do? So, so I wish I had had time to show you all the errors I was making, but basically you need to tell the printer exactly what type of material you're using. Otherwise it doesn't come out the nozzle. It can clog up, so but you know, it's part of the learning curve. Anyway, so when this is done printing out, I'll show you the end result. Okay, so we're reprinting my little widget. Only this time I'm getting smart and using, this time I'm using the PVA along with the PLA, and the stuff there on the right in white is the PVA. That's what will dissolve in water. So this is going to be very cool. When this is finished, I'll take it, dunk it in some water, and see how well this stuff dissolves. So that's being sent out and being used as the support structure, right? Zoom in a little bit. So that's the support structure. Just like making a cake. Only we don't get to lick the spoon. Okay, so it has finished printing. And that's how it looks. So, next thing is to let this cool a bit. I did just come in from the outside. It should. They say that this should peel off real easy once it's cooled. The bed is still warm, so I'm going to let this cool down for a little bit before I pull it off. As you can see, in all this support structure, and all this will dissolve in water when do so, I will show it to you.
2 hours later.
Well, 2 hours later, and here's the piece. It is ready for the grand dunking. Sploosh. And, well, we'll let that sit for another 2 hours. Let's see what happens.
2 hours later.
So another 2 hours after that, and we have something that we can actually work with. So here I'm showing off on the printed part where all of the goop was, the PVA that basically turns to like a goopy gel, and you just have to get in there with a Q-tip or something and pull it on out. It's really gooey and gluey and pretty nasty looking stuff. It's never like they show you in the advertisements, trust me. So, but it's a heck of a lot easier to pull out than ripping it out with pliers or trying to, and then maybe having to use a Dremel to really clean it up. So, yeah, it came out pretty good. You can see a little remnants of the goo left behind, but that's not terribly important for the purpose it's designed for, as long as that area is emptied out. So, yeah, I'm very happy with it. The print came out reasonably well. Maybe not as accurate to the original as I was hoping for, so I'm going to have to modify the design a little bit to compensate for how it prints out, I suppose. But, you know, it's a learning curve, and you need to try these things out. So, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I've got other projects in the works, and we'll show them to you as they come out. So, thanks for watching.